Welcome, soccer friend, to the magical world of Soccer Bedtime Stories, where dreams and goals come together. I'm your host, Tomek, and I'm here to accompany you on a journey through the stories of some of the greatest players, games, and tournaments as you drift off to sleep. If this is your first time visiting our soccer dream world, and you enjoy the story, we welcome you to follow and subscribe to listen to all the stories in our library. If you are a returning soccer dreamer, we encourage you to review, comment, star, and like the stories you love most. Your feedback and ideas help us get better and help to expand our soccer dreaming community. Please reach out to us. It's as easy as a pass to a friend. You can just email us at soccerbedtimestories@gmail.com. Enjoy the story, sleep well, and dream big. Hello there, soccer friend. Let's take a deep breath, snuggle up in a cozy blanket. Let's close our eyes and go to a place where the fields are green and the crowds are loud. Tonight's story is one that will transport us to a magical world where anything is possible. We'll meet two great heroes, travel to far-off lands. We will experience an incredible journey together. So let's close our eyes, relax, and get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure that will fill our dreams with wonder and excitement. The Ødegaard-Haaland connection, a tale of friendship. Two friends recline on a balcony, settling deeply into their deck chairs as they bask in the enchanting evening twilight. The June evenings in Norway are particularly mesmerizing, marked by a gentle warmth and the sun's rays lingering just below the horizon, casting a soft, almost ethereal light. It's a time suspended between day and night. Behind them, the ambient buzz of a television drifts out from the living room. A football match is on, but the two friends are content to maybe catch a glimpse of it later. For now, Martin and Erling are immersed in reflection, pondering the season just past, the swift passage of years, and how they, once mere youngsters dreaming of greatness, have arrived at this serene moment together. In this land far to the north, where the lights dance across the sky, the two friends, Martin Ødegaard and Erling Haaland, have stood out as stars of their own on the football field. Erling, known far and wide for his incredible skill, was considered by many to be the finest striker in the world. Martin, wearing the captain's band for both his club in the bustling city of London and his national team, was playing the best soccer of his life. Together they had shone brightly in the Premier League, dazzling fans and opponents alike. It was remarkable, really, how two friends from this small northern country of just over 5 million people could capture the hearts of millions more around the world. Martin Ødegaard's rise was sudden and then stuttering. It began in the quiet town of Drammen, nestled 20 miles west of Oslo. From the tender age of 11, his exceptional skills on the football field began to catch the eye of local coaches. His father, Hans Erik, himself a former footballer, coached Martin in their early days, teaching him the finer points of the game. Soon, Martin joined the main local club, Strømsgodset, driving it into the challenges of playing with the youth division, where he often competed against boys older and stronger than him. It was then, on one cold January morning in 2010, a young Martin, barely 11, played his first match for the Buskerud district team. His coaches, amazed by his savvy and skill, often played him as a left back to ensure he got plenty of touches on the ball, even though his opponents towered over him. But in attack, Martin was unstoppable, his mind always racing ahead to see openings and passes that even his coaches hadn't thought of. By 2011, when Martin was only 12, his prowess had already become legendary. During a nationwide tournament for the under-16s, where he was the youngest by far, he dazzled the crowd and veteran football managers, Lars Tiernes among them, who declared that witnessing Martin play was like seeing something extraordinary unfold. At the age of 15, Martin made his professional league debut, catching the attention of the world's biggest football clubs. From Manchester United to Arsenal, all were eager to have him. But it was Real Madrid that he chose, embarking on a journey that would test his mettle at the world's grandest club. Though challenges awaited him with loans and trials, Martin's spirit and love for the game never wavered. Erling found his start in England. His father, Alfie Haaland, was a professional footballer for Leeds United and Manchester City, igniting Erling's destiny from his very first breath. When Erling was just 3 years old, his family returned to Norway, to Bern, a peaceful town near Norway's rugged west coast. From a young age, Erling's athletic talents were undeniable. He excelled in many sports, from handball to golf and even track and field. In fact, at the age of 5, he set a world record in his age group for the standing long jump, leaping an impressive 1.63 meters. But it was on the football pitch that his extraordinary potential truly shone. Erling's powerful strikes and sharp instincts marked him as a standout player, even among his peers. Like Martin, Erling Haaland made his league debut at the tender age of 15. However, their paths soon diverged. While Martin ventured to the illustrious Real Madrid, Erling made a more modest move to Molde, one of Norway's leading clubs. There, he quickly rose to fame, becoming the team's top scorer and earning the title of league's youngest player of the year. As he grew, so did his dreams, and Erling's journey was just beginning, filled with the promise of countless goals and the echo of cheering fans in stadiums around the world. Under the wise guidance of his father, Erling Haaland tread a thoughtfully planned path through the footballing world. After a stunningly prolific year in Austria with Red Bull Salzburg, where he scored 28 goals in just 22 games, Erling moved to Borussia Dortmund. At Dortmund, a club known for nurturing young talents and propelling them onto the European stage, he continued to astound and delight, netting 86 goals in 89 games over 3 remarkable seasons. Erling's prowess on the field didn't go unnoticed, and soon, Manchester City, one of the giants of English football, came calling. His time at City proved just as phenomenal, scoring 48 goals in 42 games and helping his team chase an unprecedented treble, a testament to his growing legend. As Erling signed for City, an old friend, Martin, featured in The Big Decision, a documentary exploring Erling's move to the Premier League champions. Reflecting on their time together, Martin recalled their first meeting during the European Under-21 qualifier against Germany in October of 2018. Despite maybe not making the best first impression, Erling's incredible talent and sheer determination spoke volumes on the pitch, showing that even the greatest journeys have humble beginnings. As the Norwegian evening turned into night, Martin and Erling shared a hearty laugh on a quiet balcony overlooking a serene Norwegian landscape. Martin, with a mischievous twinkle in his eye, recalled one of their earliest memories together. "You know, Erling," Martin began chuckling, "you've changed quite a bit. When we first met, you were quite the little rascal, always up to something. Remember that international camp? The videos of you dancing and singing? You looked like you were 12, the biggest little mischief maker there." Erling laughed, his eyes lighting up with amusement at the memory. Those were the days, huh? Always trying to stir things up a bit." Martin nodded, smiling fondly. "Indeed. And you know, I've come to appreciate your quirky sense of humor and your, let's say, unique taste in fashion," he teased, glancing at Erling's latest flashy sneakers. Erling grinned, enjoying the friendly jab. "Oh, these old things? Just trying to keep it interesting, you know. Maybe get a reaction or have a little fun." Martin laughed heartily. "Well, you certainly succeeded at that. I've learned to just laugh along. I don't take you seriously when you stride in with some outrageous new accessory. But that's what makes you, you." As the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Martin reflected on how their friendship had grown since they first met during that match against Germany. "It's funny," he mused. "My first real memory of you was watching you play on TV. But getting to know you on and off the pitch, that's been the real highlight." Erling nodded, a warm feeling of camaraderie swelling his heart. "Yeah, we've had some good times, haven't we? From teammates on the field to good friends off of it." "You know, I remember watching you play against Brand, a Norwegian team, and scoring 4 goals. That's when I really noticed you for the first time and really remember that game." Erling leaned forward, his face lit by the soft glow of the evening. Martin," his voice tinged with warmth. "I remember the first time I really noticed how skilled you were. It wasn't on the pitch or during the game, but during one of those endless Norwegian national team practice drills. You had this calm, almost effortless way of controlling the ball that made everything around you slow down. I thought to myself, this guy is something special." Martin looked surprised, a slight blush coloring his cheeks. "Really? I had no idea you thought that. I was just trying to make the most of every moment on that field." Erling nodded, his smile broadening. "Yeah, it was clear you were focused, but you also had this way of making everyone around you better, more confident. It's not just your skill, but your leadership that stood out, even back then." Two friends shared a quiet moment, the memories of past days bringing comfortable silence between them. Erling then added, "And now, seeing you lead as captain, it's just proof that some things don't change. You've always been a leader, Martin, and I've always admired that about you." In a moment of silence, the TV and mosquitoes buzzing, their minds shifted to England. As the Premier League reached its climax, Martin and Erling found themselves at the heart of a fierce battle for supremacy. Arsenal and Manchester City, ranked first and second, faced off in a critical match that was more than just a game. It was a duel between friends, leaders, and contenders for the title. The match itself was a tactical standoff, 0-0 draw where neither team dared to take unnecessary risk. The tension of the game was palpable, a testament to the high stakes involved. As they walked off the pitch, the unresolved question hung heavily in the air. Who would be crowned champion? They considered that moment that had just passed. One of them celebrated, the other felt the pain of coming just a little short. As another season of flashing cleats and roaring crowds approached, Martin Ødegaard and Haaland stood at the crest of their careers, each a beacon of talent and perseverance in the world of football. From the quiet streets of Norway to the grand stadiums of the Premier League, their journey had been one of incredible achievements and enduring friendship. Through their seasons of competition, both on opposing teams and side by side for Norway, they had learned invaluable lessons about the power of teamwork. Even as rivals, they showed each other respect and camaraderie, which taught them that true sportsmanship transcends team jerseys and league standings. They have taught us about resilience. Each setback on their path, whether a missed goal or a draw that felt like a loss, was a stepping stone to greater heights. They learned that every challenge on the pitch was an opportunity to learn and grow, not just as players, but as individuals. Their story also underscored the importance of having a support system. Their friendship allowed them to share their highs and lows, proving that success is sweeter when celebrated with friends, and the burdens are lighter when shared. As they looked forward to another season, ready to face whatever challenges might bring, Martin and Erling remained committed to their goals, their teams, and each other. They knew that whatever the future held, their dedication to the game and to one another would guide them through. In the quiet moments away from flashing cameras and cheering fans, Martin and Erling understood that the lessons learned from football, teamwork, resilience, and the value of friendship were their true factories. The ones that would last a lifetime. These lessons, more than any trophy, were what they would carry forward, not just in their careers, but in all aspects of their lives. Sleep well and dream big, soccer friend. Hey everyone, it's Tomek from Soccer Bedtime Stories. If you enjoy our stories and think they are worth your hard-earned money, please consider supporting us on Buzzsprout at bit.ly/Soccer Bedtime Stories. That's bit.ly/Soccer Bedtime Stories. Or just look for us on Buzzsprout. Just $3 a month will give you special access to fan art, newsletters, shoutouts, and other community benefits. By supporting the show, you support us and allow us to keep our show ad-free and accessible for soccer-loving kids and adults around the globe. As always, we love to hear from you. Continue to reach out, leave reviews. Hope you enjoy the story. Sleep well and dream big, friend.